Alright, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, without further ado, I would love to welcome back an individual that I had the opportunity to grow a good friendship with, and the one, the only, Michigan's finest. We got On Point on here for the second time, and most definitely won't be the last time. How you doing this evening, brother?
I'm doing great, brother. It's cold as hell, but we get through.
Oh, I agree, bro. She is a tit-bit nipply down here in Ontario, Canada as well, bro. I went for a walk this evening. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I couldn't even feel my feet after like 5 minutes. I walked my fat ass back home and was like, fuck this. The couch is my new wife.
I see you're in the negatives up there right now.
Oh, yeah, man. We go by Celsius, right? So we're most definitely probably like maybe -2 like in Fahrenheit. So, but that equals out to -25 down here in Canada, bro. So she definitely is cold.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask you, man, like what has been up with you, man? Because I know like we've been speaking on and off, like, you know what I mean, throughout Facebook, but career wise, bro, like has COVID-19 really affected, like, you know, On Point's career, like for 2020?
You know what? It actually it boosted what I was doing. The only difference is, I do work a regular job, and being short staffed because I'm the boss at what I do. I've been working unreal hours, 80 to 90 hour weeks. On the grind 4 or 5 days straight at a time. Then I got a whole family. I got 4 children and a wife. So things have been on the music end has been good. It's brought opportunity, and I can afford to do more and put more into my music. But everything else has been crazy.
I most definitely agree, man. You know what I mean? 2021 was just a crazy year, bro. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people were losing jobs. It's weird, but for music, man, not a lot of people were doing concerts. But it seems like their careers were actually going up a little bit. It's kind of, it's weird in my personal opinion, but you know.
Yeah, I think what you did with the award show was awesome. Seeing my boy OG Tech do a live performance, I felt like I was at a concert. I was in the laptop, cheering them on and stuff, and watching the others. I think we've adapted. We're human.
The reason why I did that, though, bro, is not only to honor a legendary individuals like yourself, man, but also 2020 was such a terrible year for everybody, man. Like, you know, people were losing their lives, people were committing suicide, you know what I mean? Like, it was just one of those, like, really fucked up years, man. So it was my way to kind of, like, end the year on a positive note and start off 2021 properly.
I think it was a great idea, man, and I appreciate it.
Hey, man, most definitely. And also, man, even though I presented you with the award, but either way, man, congratulations on winning East Coast Artist of the Year, bro. I gotta ask, is that the only award that you actually received, or did you receive other awards throughout your career?
That's the first reward I've had. We've done talent shows and stuff like that and earned money performing with Snap Mo Click, but yeah, personally, that's my only award as far as music goes.
Well, hey, man, I'm glad that I was the first one to actually present you with an award, bro, because you most definitely deserve every accolade that comes your way. But I can promise you, man, like they always say, the first of many. So I'm gonna say, man, you might want to get a trophy case or make your wall a little bit bigger, bro, because they're coming for 2021.
I appreciate that. Speak it into existence. Thank you, brother.
Hey, man, you already know. But also, dude, I noticed as well that you were actually featured in Music Culture magazine, man. How did that come to be for you, man? And what was that actually like? But what was that experience like? Sorry.
It was somebody, my dude Travis, I think he's down there in Georgia. He messaged me, and it was just, an opportunity he had or whatever, and it was pretty simple. It's a pay to get your stuff promoted type thing, but it's still a blessing. You know what I mean?
Most definitely as well, man. Was that the only time like you actually were like on that Music Culture magazine, or like was there other times as well?
No, that was my first time. He actually put, I believe, 3 articles of mine on Music Culture. But then I've also been on Real Life TV magazine, Uncut magazine. I've been trying to get in the magazine scenes a little bit because I'm worried eventually in time they're going to disappear and all go digital like everything else. So, I like having, like you said, my trophies. I like having them, ordering them, having them on hand.
I agree with that, man. Unfortunately, magazines, man, they're very scarce nowadays, man. I remember getting issues of magazines being mailed to your mailbox. Now everybody clicks a link and thinks they're reading a magazine. It's like, no, dude, like you're not holding a magazine, you're holding your phone. But whatever helps you sleep at night, man.
Hey, I came up from the source in the Double XL magazine era. You know what I mean? Where that was like the holy grail to get, the hip hop culture. So I try
Especially
to
when they
do what I
featured
like.
posters and whatnot, bro. Like you used to be able to hang like get like the dog pound or get like you know what I mean, big pun posters and shit.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, man. Speaking of Dog Pound, that was dope to see you do that interview with Daz, man. One of
I'm
my
not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, and I don't think I said this in front of my listeners before, but I looked fine, but in the inside, I was shitting myself. I didn't literally shit myself, ladies and gentlemen, but I felt like it. I was just like, holy fuck, what am I doing right now? That's why I don't do video interviews. I get really tense and weird, and that's why I just
Oh,
rather
I know what
talk.
you mean. I know what you mean. I'm the same way, but you held it down, man. And it's cool to see, man. He just watching it, on camera and stuff. He reminds me of people I've met before. So he's a down to earth dude.
Oh man, most definitely. I actually noticed at the beginning of the interview as we got through it, he was getting more and more high. I think I saw his like left eye roll up into his head. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he was fried. I ain't mad at him.
Hey man, it's Daz Dillinger. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's like his signature, man. You know what I mean? Some rappers they go yeah for a signature. Daz Dillinger smokes weed.
Straight up, it wouldn't be right without it.
And also, man, you have done a lot of work with international artist Ken Sky. I was wondering, how did you actually get connected with him?
Oh yeah, my man. It's pronounced Konski. Yeah, I have 3 projects with him. I have a project with a group called AMP from Germany. The internet, bro. The internet. You got to learn how to capitalize on it. I seen he posted a song one day because a lot of people ended up internationally followed me through the whole T-Rock Grind Life album. Long story short, he posted something up. I checked it out, gave my feedback. He inboxed me. He was like, "Hey, you want to get on this?" And it was a suit. I don't really rap fast like that. Some might disagree, but he was chopping on it like some Tech Nine shit. And I went crazy on it, sent it back. He's like, "Bro, we gotta work." So from then on, we're actually working on another one right now too. So salute to my boy Konski, man. He goes hard, man. He produces, raps, all that.
And also, man, when we're still on the topic of international, man, you actually did the album with him by the name of the Krampus EP. I was gonna ask, man, what's the story behind the Krampus EP, man? And I gotta say that was a really cool, holiday themed album to actually put out this past Christmas, man. Because I know I got my copy and it's phenomenal.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me. You know what the thing is? It's just, it's Christmas time. We didn't put any work in for 2020. It was already a monster of a year. So I wanted to mix some like German folklore with, some American style shit. It was just some stuff I came up with, and just wanted like a dark vibe to kind of set for the whole year. And we just ran with it. He made all the beats. I think we laid everything down in like a couple of weeks, and we got it mixed and put it out.
And I gotta ask, man, this December is there? I obviously know it's early. I obviously know that, but do you think you guys are gonna do the Krampus Part 2 EP or something like that? Could like come this December?
Maybe. I'm thinking Black Christmas or something like that. Something dark. We like that dark. He kind of is in like that horrorcore scene a little bit. So kind of try to mix that up. I like keeping the themes different, man, because I know not everybody does that shit.
And man, one thing I gotta ask, man, because like as you already know, one of my favorite joints by you, bro, is actually Mentally Coastin'. And this question's actually for me, ladies and gentlemen. I always wanted to know what's the story and inspiration that came to that song, man, that made that song a reality. Because Mentally Coastin' is one of my favorite joints that you actually released.
Oh, I appreciate that, bro. That's on the EP with my brother Fight, who's also a part of Snap Mo Click. Me and him started off rapping together, as well as my brother Matty P, who sings, he can rap, dance, all that. But it was just mentally coasting means you're just going through your thoughts. You're constantly going through your thoughts, and constantly, you're coasting through them. Kind of reminiscing and stuff. And it was just kind of like a timeline of upbringing, basically. Some of the stuff we went through, and just vibing together, getting together, walking across town to meet up, to write songs and stuff. Just things like that, man. A little nostalgia.
And also, man, December 14th, 2020, you actually dropped the single Pain featuring Matty P. I was wondering if you can tell us the story of that single. And of course, where can our listeners actually buy or snag themselves a single today?
Yes, sir. Matty P, again, that's one of my other brothers. The influence behind that is, my album's called Ptsd. And it's not really, killer gangster shit. It's really just like the emotional trauma behind some of the things we don't talk about in the urban community. And for that song in particularly, it's more about the disconnect with my siblings I have. I got 5 siblings. I wasn't raised by the father, my donor, you know what I mean? And just kind of the disconnect I have with that and just some of the emotional trauma behind that, you know what I mean? Being a 31-year-old man, and it still bothers me now that I have my own family, not really close with my siblings like I ideally think I should be, you know what I mean, when you have a sibling. So I just really wanted to put that out there. I want my siblings to know I love them, even though I don't get to see them like that. And what better way to have one of them singing on the hook with me?
And when you actually brought up the PTSD record, I noticed as well, man, that record is actually set to release March 18th, of 2021. I was wondering, what can our listeners actually expect from that full album when it does get released? Because I already know it's going to be a fucking amazing record when it actually drops.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. That's going to be my birthday, man. I picked that date particularly. It's really just, self-explanatory. It's really just deep, conceptual, I do have some stuff on there that can be single, like the song Breathe with Lil Kiki, OG Tech, and Down Pat. But it's just an explanation of some of the things that we don't talk about in the hood, that we do go through. Yeah, we know there's drugs and guns and killings and all that other shit, poverty, but there's more to it than that. You know what I mean? And I just kind of wanted to give a piece of that out.
And I gotta say as well, man, like, that album sounds phenomenal. It sounds real. Because, man, people that don't already know you, man, you have some very inspirational lyrics, man. You aren't doing this whole, like, three-word song. Like, man, you really do put together a good song that really can help and inspire individuals that are going through similar issues in their life, man. So I gotta commend you on your lyrics.
Thank you, man. That's why I started doing music. Because that's what saved me growing up. That's what saved me from being another statistic, was the music. Hearing somebody in another land saying, rapping my life, like, damn, do I know this motherfucker?
And I'm going to be honest, man, music saved my life as well, but you know what I mean? I'm not jumping on the bandwagon of individuals that can't rap that start a rap career. I can't rap or shit. That's why I spin the records. You know what I mean? If I know I can't rap, I'm just going to be a DJ. If I'm good with my fingers, then we'll make it happen. But if I'm terrible with my voice, then, I ain't going to be no fucking rapper.
Hey, I can respect that, but you're good at what you do, because look what you're doing.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. And also, I noticed, dude, that an up-and-coming guest that I have, man, is actually Little Flip. And I noticed that you were actually in one of the music videos that he was in, man. I gotta say, what was it like actually meeting the South Coast legend, Little Flip?
Man, he was good people, man. He was cool, funny. But when he pulled up to do his footage for the song, he was all business. Everybody who came with him, he was, hey, y'all gotta calm that down. He got straight to the point. He handled business, then afterwards he chilled a little bit. He gave us a little bit of game, and talked with us. And he's a real cool dude, man. I missed out on the opportunity to do a song with him, but I'm going to be reaching back out for sure. Good people. I can't wait for that interview, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest, man. It took a lot for me to actually get that interview, man. Like, you know what I mean? I had to go through like 4 publicists to make that happen, but it's locked in. Fingers crossed. God willing, everything goes smoothly. Because at last minute, especially with publicists and management, you don't really know what's gonna happen last minute. But I think we're good to go. I'm in direct contact with everybody, so we'll make it happen.
Yeah, definitely something to be excited about. Not everybody's just getting those interviews.
Hey, man, I'm going to be honest, man. I just look at it like this. All you have to do is reach out, send emails. A lot of people don't want to jump on the phone and actually make a phone call, but that's one thing that I do. I realize when you actually jump on the phone and call somebody, you'll get better results than sending a text message.
Absolutely, because they respect it. They expect that start-stuck mentality from people. You know what I mean? When you come at them straightforward, they're people just like us.
Hey, man, like back when I was younger, man, they always called me a good actor. Some days, man, when I call, I'm screaming inside. My inner child's like, holy fuck, it's Little Flip on the phone, but the outside's like all business, bro. So I shove that inner fan right down into my gut and tell him to shut up.
Hey, but you got the interview and the memory and everything else afterwards, so you can still enjoy it after the business is done.
Hey, man, most definitely. But on point, I gotta ask you, man. this past, like 2020 was a huge year for you, man, career-wise. You dropped phenomenal records. For you won awards, you know what I mean? But what's to come from On Point in 2021? Like, I know you can't let too many cats out of the bag, but what can we expect from Michigan's own On Point this year?
You know what? Outside of my album, I'm finally gonna do some visuals. I'm not a camera person, as me and you talk about, every once in a while. I'm not a camera person. I'm not an actor, so I slacked on the video. I'm gonna get some visuals going. I got some pretty big features coming out, probably ones that'll blow last year out the water and the years before. More work with you. More work with OG Tech and Down Pat. Just putting out more product, man, building fan base up. I love being independent. I love being in charge of my own shit. I love being able to say no. You know what I mean? I'm not really looking to be on any type of label or anything like that, so just do what I'm doing on another level.
Hey, man, that's the best route to be, man. Record labels, man, it's weird. Back in the 90s, everybody wanted a deal. Now everybody doesn't want a deal, man. They're running away from it. It's kind of like the music industry is reversed now, but it's understandable, man, because individuals learned from that era that, labels 9 times out of 10 are just there to steal your royalties and screw you over money-wise, man. So independent is the route to go. You get to keep 100% of your own shit.
Yeah, I've been in situations where I've written songs for people and things like that. As an artist, man, I don't want to. That's cool and all. No disrespect to people that do that, but I want to be able to write about what I'm going to write about. You know what I mean? I don't want to have some dick that I don't know telling me what I can rap about and make a song about. Fuck that. Kiss my ass.
Exactly. Or telling you how to dress, man. Next thing you know, you're looking like your regular self. Then you come out on stage looking like a male version of Lady Gaga or some shit.
Yeah, fuck that. And that's where the culture's going too. So.
Unfortunately, it is, but hopefully artists like yourself, man, can really make a positive impact, man, and really kind of revert that and bring back real hip-hop.
I appreciate it. Can't do it without outlets like yours, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I really do. Ain't no skinny jean bullshit on this station.
Same.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I sold out and started playing that music, I would have to kick my own ass.
Hey, at least you got your own repercussions. I can respect that.
But On Point, man, I gotta ask you, man. So this is the time in the interview that I give a chance for the individual that slides into the radio station airwaves. A chance to give shout-outs to whomever they want to give shout-outs to. But of course, bro, your social media handles. That way individuals can follow you and stay updated on everything On Point if they're not already doing so.
I appreciate it. Instagram is onpoint_official. Facebook is onpoint248. On Point Ascension available on everything in the world, and if it's not, go inbox me and let me know. I also got Snap Mo Click, which will be back on here in a couple of days to talk about that a little bit more. I want to give a big shout out to you for everything you do for me and my people. Big shout out to OG Tech, 24/7 Hip Hop. Big shout out to J-Bone Show, which is another person I'd like to link you with if you'd like to do some more interviews, and cross-reference with a few other outlets. My brother Fire, Snap Mo Click, my city, Pontiac, Michigan, man.
And I gotta say, On Point, most definitely, man, we're gonna chop it up again, ladies and gentlemen. But this time, we're actually gonna have On Point back on in a few days. But it's not just gonna be On Point; it's gonna be the entire Snap Mo Click. So we're having all 3 members of that amazing Michigan group on the radio station, and it's gonna be a dope interview.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. I'm excited.
Hey, man, as we are as well, bro. I'm really glad I got to get to showcase you as a solo artist, but also as a group artist as well, man. It's going to be a great insight for me as well to learn more about On Point and what you do in a group.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Hey, man, most definitely. I got to say, On Point, thank you so much again for taking the time out of your busy evening and actually coming on 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM. I'm looking forward to just building with you and actually working alongside you some more. And most definitely, man, we shall talk. If we don't talk later on, we most definitely will talk in a couple days for the Snap Mo Click interview.
Absolutely, bro. Likewise, let me know if you need me for anything. I got you.
Hey, man. Likewise, brother. Likewise. Thank you so much, On Point. Have yourself a wonderful night, brother.
You too. Be safe, brother. Good night, world.